Ah, sorry. I should have went back home. I was up here doing some work.
So it looks like we are live. We give it about 4 minutes before we really get started. Everything's working good, thank God. And knock on wood.
We practiced Friday morning and today.
Really?
Yeah.
Y'all were
If they'll practice, I'll practice.
on Good Friday. See, y'all are committed.
and then I worked with some junior high kids in Wichita Falls that I'm still tutoring online. So they've got their state meet next Saturday. I wrote a brand new test for them too.
Wow.
Does anybody know anybody that needs a junior high test to practice on?
Not really.
I got a girl that she beat Flower Bluff sixth graders last year. She won state in 5A sixth grade.
Wow.
It came out of
That's
nowhere.
impressive.
She scored like 150 on her qualifier, and she scored a 269 in the state meet test.
That's good.
And you know, Flower Bluff came to our tournament. You know, I was so pleased because Flower Bluff comes and then Hallsville's come the last couple of years.
That was such a fun, that was so close. What I loved about it is it was so close for sweepstakes. And we eked them out by like an inch. And
No
it was-
joke. And didn't you get like a 391 and still got second?
And I lost. I lost to the near perfect because Jeffrey got a 400.
Wow.
That was a really cool meet though.
Wow.
I was happy Jeffrey got that. That was so cool to see.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you all about district. So our bus shows up 30 minutes late.
Oh no.
35 minutes into our trip, we have a blowout on our bus. So we have a Suburban following us. We jump in the Suburban. Number Cent's supposed to start at 8:30. I get in the car. I get in the Suburban. I told one of the kids to pull up Monaghan's High School. We're supposed to get to Monaghan's High School about 8:28. Numberson starts at 8:30. So we pulled in about 8:22. A couple kids had to go to the bathroom. We walk in the room at 8:25, 8:26. And then they're like, "Hey, our other proctor didn't show up. You want to You want to help? You want to be the assistant proctor too?" Sure. And then the proctor's phone goes off during the contest. So that's how my morning started.
Oh. Wow.
So I've had nightmares about not being able to get to district or regional before, so it
Right,
was a little close.
Those things can happen. I drive the bus and I'm like, I can get a flat, something could happen, It would be rare, but those things happen.
My stress level was up a little bit. And the kids did fine. The kids did about what they normally do. I mean, we're not good yet, but they scored about what they normally do in practice. So it didn't seem to bother them. I tried not to let them show it was bothering me, but
All right, gentlemen, it's 8 o'clock. You ready?
absolutely.
All right, Texas Math Mundo audience, welcome to our live stream where we discuss the district results. And we got an all-star cast today. I'm surrounded by state champions. Mr. Newberry, please introduce yourself.
I'm Anthony Newberry. I teach at Seminole High School, way out, really close to New Mexico, halfway between Lubbock and Odessa. I've been here 3 years. I don't know. I think I've coached six individual state champions and 4 number since team state champions, and I won a couple of times myself back when we didn't even have calculators. That's not quite true, but.
Awesome. You write the test, right, too, for the VCM?
Well, I write the VCM. I write VCM. I've been doing that, I don't know, 12, 15 years, something. Whenever he started, I was his writer. So I've been working with Chuck Thompson And now I get to coach against Chuck Thompson. So the last 3 years, he decided to volunteer coach, and so he's doing his best to keep me from a regional championship.
Hey, and I should mention Chuck Thompson, the virtual challenge meet guy. We're going to be using his document, which is so convenient, so nice when we're looking at the data and looking at the results. So let's give a big shout out to Chuck Thompson for producing that document that we'll be using as our discussion point. So cool. And you're a state champion. You mentioned that, right?
92 and 93 number sense.
Wow.
Scored a 386 and a 382 back-to-back years.
Wow. Awesome.
I don't like missing questions.
Wow. All right, state champion Brennan Ashley. Introduce yourself.
Hey y'all, I'm Brennan. I was the state champion in number since last year, and I'm a senior, and I go to Hallsville.
Awesome. And Piyush, state champion.
Hey guys, I'm Piyush. I'm a senior. I go to Grapevine. I was the state champion in math and number sense in 2024, and last year I was the math champion in 5A.
Wow, cool. And me, representing the non-state champions, the regular people, the mediocrity in the house, Sewell Cantu, been coaching for a long time, and I just enjoy this, and it's my pleasure to provide this platform for kids who excel academically. I love to celebrate academic excellence, man. And this is a live stream. The whole purpose of a live stream is to generate some enthusiasm, to get your input, to hear your voices. There are a couple of ways that we can hear your voice. One is you can contribute on the live chat. So please show some hometown pride, show some school pride, and chime in on the chat. To go ahead and maybe do some light trash talking. But certainly chime in. We want to hear your voice. A second way is to actually call in on the Discord. This is a forum. This is a platform so that we can hear your voices. And I love it. Celebrating academic excellence. It's what we're about. It's what we're about. Wouldn't you say, Mr. Newberry?
What's that?
Celebrating academic excellence. That's what we're about here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Before we proceed, I want to make sure I give a couple of shout outs. We've already talked about Chuck Thompson. We'll be using his documents, which is so wonderful when we want to look at the results and take a look at it. Also, there are so many people who play a role in UIL. We could obviously shout out to directors, Mr. John Cliff McCurdy, Larry White, Dr. Burrell, these guys. So everybody plays a vital role, and we're so appreciative to have UIL in our lives. So there we go. All right, initial thoughts, district initial thoughts, Mr. Newberry.
So I was telling them before we got on live is it looked like to me people that were maybe below 250 seemed to like TMSCA State or the D test or whatever seemed to do a little bit better on the district test. And then the high scores, some of them seem to either stay the same or come down a smidge. But a lot of the team scores then were, especially the lower levels, were up 100 to 150 from San Antonio to district. So I'm guessing region goes back to looking probably more like San Antonio than it did district. Or guessing some surprising scores. I didn't remember the kid from Amarillo just kind of being a lone wolf out there hitting 300 something in number sense. So I thought that was kind of interesting.
Well, what's his name?
Man,
we'll get to it. We'll get to it.
He's in your region, right? Piyush should know the name probably.
Yeah. Wait, who are you describing again? Sorry.
He's from Amarillo. Jaden Zhang, maybe.
Yeah, I think that's the guy. Actually,
scored a 313.
Yeah, he performed.
His team didn't even hit 380. I don't think. So, it's a one-man crew. If we lived a little closer, I'd probably help him, Piyush. But
all right, hey Brennan, initial thoughts.
I'd say overall the tests have kind of been around the same level as last year. I think number sense is noticeably easier, but with the other two, they're pretty much, following the course. number sense, it feels like he's getting faster, but I feel like we're gonna see that trend stop at region, like Mr. Newberry said. Calculator, I mean, as has been the case for the past year or so, it's gonna be pretty easy, I feel like. And that's kind of what we saw at district. Then math was surprisingly hard, I thought. I mean, except for Piyush, I guess he had a perfect score, but I mean, I think everyone's scores on math kind of took a hit for the most part, and so I think that's good for competition purposes. So I liked it.
Cool, cool. Piyush, initial thoughts.
Yeah, I definitely thought I mean the test difficulties weren't too different from last year, kind of across the board. I did think for math the district test was definitely more difficult than I'd seen before. I was kind of rushing to answer the last few questions, which were the linear regressions on the back page. But I mean, yeah. Other than that, I haven't really seen too much of an observable change from last year, compared to this year, in terms of the problem difficulty.
Cool, cool, cool. You know what my initial thought is? My initial thought is if we have to be in 5A, thank God we're in Region 3. Because Region 2, Region 1, Region 4 are out of control. So much talent. And not that Region 3 doesn't have smart kids, but they're not the ridiculousness of Region 2 and Region 1 and Region 4. So thank God we're in Region 3. So
Argyle looked like they jumped back up in number sense this year. They'd kind of a year or two, they'd kind of more been a calculator, maybe math, really strong. And then this year they're strong in a number sense. I guess Piyush got to see that right up close.
Yeah, I think at district my accuracy kind of took a hit on the test, so I've been working on getting that back up though. So Argyle, I'll see you at Regions, Argyle.
Ooh, throwing down the
That's the
gauntlet.
kind of trash talk we like.
I love it. But he's the kind of guy who can back it up though.
Yeah.
Yo,
It
wow.
ain't talking bad. It ain't talking trash if you can back it up.
Right? Holy cow.
Talking truth.
Exactly. All right, guys, make sure you chime in on the live chat. Here's the plan. The plan is we're going to go through number sense. We'll make some commentary. We'll go through calculator, make some commentary. We'll go through the top 6 individuals and the top few teams because there's a lot of districts out there. And then after number sense and calculator, we'll look at the live chat. We'll look at the Discord for call-ins. And then we'll do math and science. And at the very end, we'll do a little bit of computer science. Computer science, very worthy, very beautiful. So are we ready for that, guys? Hey, anything initially on the live chat?
One person said McCurdy's about to write a demon region test. And that might be a good prediction.
Wow, yeah, exactly. Hey, shout out from Cypress Woods, Mr. Math Made Simple. Good. Hello, Alpha. Guys, chime in, show some pride. Hey, I'm pushing it, Piyushing it. That's funny. I'm Piyushing it. Funny. All right, good. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and let's talk number sense. All right, we'll go the top 6 individuals. Those are the guys who make the stage anyways, and a few of the teams, and see how it goes.
Hey, some of those people at 7 through 10 might make the stage eventually.
Yeah. All right, 1A. Individuals. Of course, this is overall 1A, not just by region. So we got Jacob DeMoss from Bellevue, Will Harrison from Bellevue, James Miller from Nippa, Kaysen Ford from Newcastle, Victor Ortiz from Nippa, Presley Jost from Garden City. Andy, forgive me if I abuse or get your name wrong.
I think it's Bellevue on that, but on the town.
Okay,
It's
Bellevue.
only 35 minutes. It was only 35 minutes from where I used to live.
Cool. Bellevue. Thank you.
They got about an 80-year-old number sense coach.
Really? Well, he's
Yeah.
doing good. Look at that. His team's pretty good.
He's a good dude.
All right, let's take a look at the teams. And, of course, Bellevue with a 405, but not far behind is Garden City. And tell me, am I pronouncing this right? Brodus with the 384?
I would want to say Broadus, but
Broadus. All right. Maybe somebody can drop a comment in
I
the.
think that's Snoop. I think that's Snoop Dogg's real name.
No. All right, cool. Nip was in the mix too. Newcastle, Rankin, a lot of the usual suspects. Okay, so let's go on to 2A. 2A individuals. We got Jarrett Dulock from Lindsay, with a 201, Ethan Jackson from Shelbyville, 198, Jacob Cardwell, I think he's the brother of the state champion, from Mart, Brian Furman from Lindsay, Caden Edens from Sudan, and Grace Upham from Ozona. And that's the 2A individuals. And I have to scroll down quite a bit. That's good. I like it when I have to scroll down a lot. A lot of participation. And first place team in 2A, Lindsay with a 503. Second place team, Shelbyville with a 458. And coming in third is Sudan with a 412. Cool. And I think they're all in different regions. Cool.
Yeah, all three of those are in different regions.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, Lindsay, talk about usual suspects.
Right?
Lindsay's always there.
All right, this 3A number sense. First place individual, Garrett Woodall from Gladewater, Sabine. Hayden Hayes from Gladewater, Sabine. Irvin Madrid from Denver City. Nicholas Ochoa from Mission Collegiate. Kaylee Trojacek from Wichita Falls, City View. Brianna Hill from Gladewater, Sabine. Wow, Gladewater, Sabine looking pretty dominant in 3A number sense.
I'm working with Irvin's son. Irvin's just 20 minutes down the road from us.
Keith Taylor doing his thing like he always does over there. And while we're at it, let's shout out, they have this excellent summer camp at Gladewater, Sabine. Hey, Brennan, haven't you been part of that before?
Yeah, I'm actually planning on being a volunteer instructor there this year.
Awesome.
Nice.
They usually gather an all-star cast there. So, all right. As Gladewater, Sabine by a mile, first place team 3A number sense. Mission Collegiate, second place. New Waverly, third place for a 3A team number sense.
Yeah, the race there will be for second, third. You know?
Right? Now with Gladewater, Sabine.
Might be in the hunt for that. Yeah.
Gladewater, Sabine being so dominant. Keith Taylor, good job. All right. 4A number sense individuals. Min Lamb from Stafford with a 320. Emily Walledson from Longview Pine Tree with a 255. Bon Kim from Longview Spring Hill with a 239. Tied with Jack Cabanas, who I believe is the grandson of Dennis Cabanas.
That's correct.
Over at Salado. Wesley Wyatt from Springtown with a 231. And Mason Olson from Salado with a 220. You know, Salado's one of those perennial powerhouse teams as well. In academics. Yeah. But they had Dallas Science Engineering Magnet with them for a couple of years, but now they're 5A.
Yeah.
So
and then Pine Tree.
Yes, Pine Tree, first place team with a 672. Salado, second place team with a 608. And Springtown with a 548 team score. And they are each from different regions.
That's Chuck. That's Chuck, who Chuck's helping out.
Which one?
Springtown.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, and he had 2 kids start. I think he said he had 2 kids start about 2 months ago, and they both broke like 150 a district.
It's got his name all over it.
Yeah.
All right, 5A. 5A. Look, in the house, Brennan Ashley with a 341. Hey, that was a very dominant performance, Brennan.
Thank you.
Jeffrey Cutshaw with the 319 from Corpus Christi Flower Bluff. Jaden Zhang from Amarillo. This is the young man you were talking about. Or is that a young man? Yeah,
I think so.
Okay. Sri Abanov Tavarthi from Argyle with the 310. Olivia Zhu Zhu from Corpus Christi,
Freshman.
Flower Bluff. And Piyush Malik in the house from Grapevine. Look at all those scores above 300. Top 6. Stephen Livingston right there.
Did you get to 70 and miss 5 or 79 and miss 10? Piyush?
I got to 79, miss 10, which is why I say I think my accuracy definitely went down. So I'm going to probably at regions prioritize going a little bit slower to maintain accuracy.
Hey, I got a question. In these top, Brennan, you're a senior. Sure. Is Jeffrey a senior?
He's a junior.
Oh, he's a junior. Does anybody know about Jaden?
I think he's younger. I feel like I looked something up and he was like a spelling bee champion or something,
Ooh.
but it was, I think, maybe a 10th grader.
Okay. And Shree?
So,
Does anybody
He's
know
a
about
is he a senior?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
And
And,
Olivia's a freshman, by the way.
Olivia's a freshman?
wow.
Yes.
Wow.
It's terrifying.
And
They're
Piyush?
less than
Yeah,
300.
I mean, she's got room to grow even this year, probably.
Wow, look at that. Piyush, you're a senior, right?
Yeah.
And so is Stephen Livingston.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, cool.
We got the last 2 state number since champions in 5A right here.
Wow.
Oh, boy.
We got an all-star cast here, man.
Should be fun.
You know, but each one of them are just like powerhouse names. So I'm like, oh my God. All right. And the team.
Wait, Jonathan. Somebody said Jonathan. Oh, that was Jonathan. I don't know who that is. Okay.
All right. Hey, first place by a mile, Corpus Christi Flower Bluff with a team score of 909. Wow, that's pretty healthy. Argyle, second place with a 778. Hallsville, third place with a 768. Dallas Science Engineering Magnet, not too far behind. Grapevine on the power of Piyush. All right. But Corpus Christi Flower Bluff looks almost unstoppable in number sense. It feels that way anyways. And
You think if the state test gets a little harder, Brendan, you think y'all can
Maybe.
meet them in the middle at 840 or something?
I
By
mean,
the time
I'd
state
love
rolls
to.
around.
I don't know how the freshmen are going to do. I'm curious. But I think they're going to make a 300 again and make everyone look stupid. But, I mean, who knows? I think at state, it's a tough
You never
stuff.
know at state.
Yeah.
I've seen team scores go down 150 at state out of nowhere. Seeing
Yep.
so
Yep.
in 6A, first place from Fort Bend Clevens, Kevin Shen. Second place, Adrian Uall from Round Rock. He was in the chat. I think he's ready to talk to us. The second place
so
young man.
I think yeah.
He's
And
in
he
the
may have
chat.
been at our.
We'll get to him soon. After Adrian, if you're listening, Adrian, stay on there. We're going to get to you right after the calculator. I want to hear what you got to say. And then third place, Nayaneshwar from Katy Seven Lakes, Sanampuri. Hugh Huynh from Tomball Memorial. Raimundo Martinez from Edinburgh North, and Caleb Snyder from Humble Sumber Creek. Rajarshi Gosh from Klein Oak. All right, some good stuff in 6A. A lot of power there. So. And the teams. 6A teams. Give me a second. A lot of participants, which is a good thing. I'm happy that they went to 6 people for district. Give more people exposure to the.
Yeah.
That was a good decision by UL to go to 6 people. All right, first place team, but it's close. Katy Seven Lakes, 831. Second place team, Tomball Memorial, 827. And third place team, Round Rock Stony Point, 78. How does that compare to the 5A scores?
We just looked at. I'll pull them back out. I got them on paper here. It's easy.
I bet
The
his top is
909
higher.
was first, and then 778 was second.
Oh.
768. So the second, third, and fourth would all be like right there in 5A,
Wow.
but nobody would be with Flower Bluff.
Okay. All right, guys. So,
And somebody told me Stony Point's over 300 something points up from last year.
wow.
So,
All right, guys. What are the major headlines in number sense? Major headlines in number sense. Brennan.
I mean, Kevin Chin back to back is what I'm hearing. He just gave everyone the business on this test, and I don't know if anyone's gonna stop him. I think out of anyone, it would be Adrian or Nyan, and I think they both have a good shot. But I mean, Kevin is looking really good this year. 5A, I don't think anyone's gonna touch Flower Bluff for like the fourth year in a row, it seems. I think didn't Grapevine win one year in like 24?
I think we did win. Yeah, either 23 or 24. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like aside from that, they basically had like a dynasty in number sense, and so we'll see if anyone can catch up. I mean, Argyle has gone up like crazy. They leapfrogged from like fourth or fifth at Team SCA State to now second at district, which I think is pretty remarkable in its own. 4A, what's his name? Let me
probably
scroll up.
Pine Tree, I'm thinking.
Yeah,
Oh,
Pine Tree's
you're thinking individual.
individual. Well, Pine Tree, I think.
The 320 is going to be, and I don't think that person. I don't know if it's a male or female either. Does anybody know?
He was at the Pasadena meet, I believe.
Min Lamb from Stafford.
Yeah, Min.
Okay.
He was at
is
the
that-
Pasadena meet.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and kind of seemed to come out of nowhere last year, and then just has been really good. So
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Newberry. How
I would
much
say that's
of the Corpus Christi team is due to to Gillespie's?
Well, I would imagine a lot of it. I mean, and I think that. So I wrote junior high number sense for 4 or 5 years, and I really tried to transition it to where like you didn't drop like 250 points when you went to high school. Like you dropped like 100 points maybe. If you were a 360 kid, you might drop to 250 or 240. But if you were a 200 kid, you weren't trying to drop to like 60 on that, because it had been so easy way back in the day. I don't know if y'all have ever gone with like a 2014 number sense test in junior high, but it's a piece of cake. So, and I think they've kind of stayed with that after I stopped riding. So I do think like when somebody's 300, when they have all those kids getting 300, they're going to come into high school hitting 200 pretty quick. And like, I mean, I think all of us would love having a bunch of kids that came in as freshmen scoring, 180 to 230 to start with. Give me 3 of those every year, and we'll see how I do. I got kids scoring like negative 20 when they come in.
So Piyush, major headlines.
Yeah, my thoughts don't really differ much with Brennan's. Just, I think, more specific 5A. In my region, I anticipate Jaden is going to be pretty competition at the regionals. I can't wait to meet them personally, because I don't think I've ever met them before, so it'll be nice to meet them. And then, like, I think the scores are very narrow, like, especially from 2 to 6, where it's just a 14-point gap. I think things will definitely shake up a bit, at regionals as we move forward. But yeah, that's just my thoughts. They're kind of just specific to 5A. Yeah.
Cool. All right, hey, let's get calculator done, and then we'll look into the live chat, and then we'll look into the Discord. Sounds good?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's look at calculator. Give me a second. And calculator. All right, in 1A, Maricela Soto from Hartley. Hold on. Kayina G from Rankin with a 252. Oh, there's a 3-way tie here. 252, 252. Aiden Nolan from Tyler University Academy. 4th place, Kaysen Ford from Newcastle. That's a name I've said several times already. Samuel Parker, 5th place from Tyler UT. And Giselle Garcia from Hartley. That's calculator 1A. Let's look at the teams. All right, the team. It's somewhat close. Harley in first place with a team score of 686. Tyler, Tyler University Academy was second place with a 660. Rankin third place with a 646. And Newcastle and Moulton not too far behind. All right, that's 180 calculator. And then let's take a look at 2A. All right, 2A. Individuals. Hey, this is a team I want to talk about. Three Rivers. Three Rivers is a team. They went over to, I don't know where Three Rivers is, but as a 2A team, I imagine it's a little country town somewhere. But they went over to Katy Seven Lakes for the UILA, and they just took names, man. They went to an affluent suburb of Houston, primetime meet, because Katy Seven Lakes has held that meet for decades now, and they just took names over there, in the middle of the affluent suburbs of Houston. So this Three Rivers team, I'm so impressed with them. They've already said if they win state, which I think they're looking pretty strong, they'll give me an interview, a team interview. So we'll see. All right. So Three Rivers, first place with an 880. Sabine Pass, second place with a 770. Lindsay, third place with a 714. All right. But Three Rivers looking very strong in 2A. Let's go to 3A. Garrett Woodall, that's a popular name. From Gladewater Sabine. Nicholas Ochoa, brother to Ricardo Ochoa. From Mission Collegiate, 334, 315. Tobin Edney from New Waverly with a 287. David Ford from Gladewater Sabine with a 280. Landry Griffiths from Gladewater Sabine. And Juliet Suarez from Mission Collegiate. That was 3A individuals. 3A team. Give me a second, scroll down. And we got... All right. We have Gladewater Sabine with an 887. Mission Collegiate with an 840, so it's somewhat tight there. Tuscola Jim Ned with a 707, tied with Edna with a 707. That's 3A teams. Let's go to 4A individuals. Hold on. All right. Thomas Novotny from Salado, first place at 322. Gabriel Ozuna from La Jolla Salinas STEM Early College with a 301. Victoria Radkovsky from Longview Pine Tree with a 287. Ethan Skinner, Hardin Jefferson with a 280. Alex Chen from Longview Pine Tree with a 273. Calvin Adenaro from Salado with a 273 on the 4A individuals. And then that 4A team, let's go. 4A team, Salado with an 840, but it's close between them and Longview Pine Tree. Longview Pine Tree with an 824, and then about 100 points back is La Jolla Salinas STEM, early college. All right. Next, we go to
Drum roll.
5A calculator in the house. Brennan Ashley from Hallsville with a 343. Evan Doonan, who's been impressing the hell out of me this year, with a 329. Stephen Livingston, Dallas Science Engineering. So those two are from Hallsville. Dallas Science Engineering, third place, Stephen Livingston. Shreve from Argyle with the 315. Copper Gill from Argyle with the 315. Piyush in the house with the 315. Kaylee Zhu from Corpus Christi Flower Bluff with a 315. And look at all these. 9 people above 300. Zach Fritz from Argyle.
The top 6 are Region 1 and Region 2.
Wow, Region 1, thank God we're Region 3. They're out of control. They're out
Yeah,
of
there's a
control.
Napoleon Lang down there at 16 from
Who?
Pasadena. From
Oh, hey, we got
Pasadena.
somebody in the top 20?
Yeah.
Hey, I got to give a shout out to my guy. Yeah, I hope you'll excuse me. Napoleon Liang. He's actually the president of our team and a wonderful young man. And he's only a junior, so we hope he disciplines himself, and he's come a long ways.
He still get the 300 this year.
I hope so. I hope so. He's working hard. He's working hard. So in Region 3, we got some guys who are very strong, like, well, I mean, maybe a tier below the Piyushas and the Brandon Ashleys, but there's an Ethan Wang at Beaumont Westbrook. There's a Peng Bao Wei called Jason over at Friendswood. There's some smart guys around. All right. First place team, Hallsville, but it's too close for comfort, Brennan. It's too close for comfort. Argyle in second place with a 938. Dallas Science Engineering Magnet at 910. Corpus Christi Flower Bluff, 861. So, you know. Hey, see, we have the sixth best score. Well, we tied with Michigan State. But we're in Region 3, so we're first in our region. But that doesn't mean, I mean, it's still too close for comfort. Beaumont Westbrook is close enough to overtake us. We're very aware of this.
Absolutely. Yeah.
We're very aware of this. So
You're the one seed in your region. You're the one seed.
we're the one seed, man. But the one seed doesn't always win, man. That means we're set up for upset. No, I'm going to show some confidence in my guys. My guys, they're working hard. But you know, when you work hard, there's a comfort level. If you lose, you just lost. I mean, after you've worked hard, you just work hard. Yeah. All right, 6A, individuals. Hey, an excellent. I'm a big Ivan Liu and Jace Tapiz fan because I encounter them in the local area meets in Houston. So Ivan Liu is great. We went to the Conroe Grand Oaks tournament this year. Jace Tapiz from Galena Park North Shore, 329. Eric Liu from Cypress Woods. Tristan Garza from Far San Juan Alamo. You know, I graduated from PSGA, by the way. Jacob Brennan from Louisville. Marcus and Ane Gupta from Baytown Goose Creek. Hey, Baytown Goose Creek Memorial is going back down to 5A next year.
Would that be in your region?
I think so. That's all we need. Well, hey, I'm just happy we're not in Dallas Science Engineering Magnet. I'm just happy we're not in Region 2 or Corpus Christi Flower Bluff, Region 1. Maybe we got a hope if we work hard. All right. Give me a second. And then finally the team in 6A. Let me scroll down a little bit. My computer's lagging. It's coming. It's coming. All right. 6A. Here we go. Conroe Grand Oaks with Baytown Goose Creek Memorial in second place. North Shore in third place. They're all kind of close. PSGA, Far San Juan Alamo, the Bears in fourth place. So there you go. All right, guys. That's Calculator. What are the major headlines, Brennan? Mr. First Place in 5A?
I mean, it's a bloodbath. So you have me and Evan at the top, but that could really change on any given day, I feel like. But like, really, to be honest, I gotta give some praise to Evan because he's been working his butt off, and I think it's because of him why we've been so good in Calculator, more so than me, to be honest, because he's the one that like always works no matter what is like going on around him, and he'll always come up and perform, and I'm always just like, I admire that out of him, really. And for us to do so good, it's really just a reflection of how good he's been working with, especially with Garrett and with Chandler. But even then, we're still got Argyle at our heels, really. So hopefully we gotta widen the gap a little bit or just maintain, really. But I want to talk about the test for a bit because I feel like the test, to me, I haven't really liked it so much because it's really been super basic and easy, I feel like. And I don't want to throw shade or anything, but I feel like at state I want to see a harder test. And so that's kind of all I gotta say there.
Well, I heard Dr.
Um,
Burrell say that he just gets all these problems done in the summer and then he mixes them. So there's no reason that UILA will be harder than, say, the state exam. They're just all equally hard because he just throws them all into a bag and mixes them all up and equally distributes them. That's what he said one time when he was talking. So
yeah.
I think for the most part it's true, but I mean, we were talking again before we came in here that the tests 10 to 12 years ago, 15 years ago, were just a lot more challenging.
well, they had the study list. Remember the study list?
And I think, yeah, and I think it might have been good, like post COVID, like probably people didn't practice real hard for a year or two, but like I definitely think he should ramp it back up just a little bit.
Well, he did say with the study list, there wasn't much bang for the buck because so few people would get to those problems. They would stop at 65 back in the days.
That's also why he inverted that back page.
Yeah, exactly. So.
Because he didn't want you don't really want to skip all those 10 problems unless you're going to in type 66 through 70.
Yeah.
I always told my kids, like, even, at a basic level, like, you need to be working half of those problems between 56 and 65 at least to make it kind of worth the bang for the buck.
Yeah.
So,
Headlines, Piyush.
I think it's very much become an accuracy game. Like, for example, in 5A, you saw the top maybe like 6 people were mainly just separated by accuracy because they all answered all the questions. It was just how many were correct that was the differentiator. I do think, like Brennan says, skill difficulty might be nice. I do appreciate the current problems, but ideally, we would be getting more challenge successively at harder levels, just so there's also some not just element of like speed introduced, but also kind of like quick thinking when you have to solve the S&Ds, for instance. But yeah, I do agree it's kind of become an accuracy game, like as of late.
Well, not to push back too hard, but y'all are the elite of the elite of the elite. Having a certain perspective, you know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of like...
I mean, to me, it's like, I don't know, anything. You can have an easy golf course where a 66 is a great score, and you could ramp it up and 75 is a great score. And so, I don't know, to me, like, it was okay to have 220s be a good solid team member on a 4A team 10 years ago. Like, oh, we go 270, 250, 220. 220, it would be a 270 person now. And so, but when you do that, when you make the 220 become a 270 person, the 315 person doesn't have any room to go. I mean, I don't know. Do y'all finish early? Or do you basically finish at the buzzer?
I'm usually able to do the crunchers twice.
Yeah, see, that's ridiculous. You should not have 5 minutes, 7 minutes left.
Yeah. I like it whenever I'm pushed to prioritize crunchy accuracy the first time around, but also to where
I never punched a problem twice in my life.
Yeah. Well, I also think it's good to have some problems with some ambiguity to where not many people, if any, can figure them out for an allotted time period. So
yeah.
Interesting perspective. Anything
How
interesting?
do y'all miss? How many typing do y'all usually miss? Do you miss any Piyush?
On the calc, I missed. I think I missed
typing
5.
Punch problems.
Oh, I actually haven't gotten my test set back because.
Oh dear God!
It's bureaucracy. Am I right? I'll get those back hopefully tomorrow, but I will update the server when I know.
Okay.
Anything interesting in the chat?
Okay. Not a lot. People hyping up Eric Liu. People calling Piyush the GOAT.
Piyush the GOAT.
Cypress Wood. No, there's not a lot. Not a lot in the chat.
All right. So let's take a look at the Discord server. And all right, we got some people in the waiting room. Let's get a few of these. Adrian first. Let me move him to the live room Let me get into the live room.
This was number, like, he was top 2 or 3 in the state.
Oh, wow. Oh,
I
wait.
don't know.
Adrian, can you show your oh, look good. Hey.
Yeah. Hey, yep. Hey, it's me. I do have a request. I actually have a lot of my my regional team on standby. Can I get them in super quickly?
How about this fraud guy? Fraud Spurs fan?
No. Noah.
Noah, all right. Noah.
I got 2 more guys. I'm gonna throw them in real quick.
Yeah. Bring them in. Let's do it. And this is from Round Rock Stony Point?
Yes, sir. Round Rock Stony Point.
What's the mascot?
Tigers.
All
We
right.
are Stony Point Tigers. So
we got Noah, we got you. Anybody else?
I'm waiting on my other 2, Amara and Henry. Yeah, I told them to be on standby, but
it's all right.
Hey,
Noah, you got a camera? Mr. Noah? All right. Looks like he's coming in with his camera, or he's trying to.
We're trying.
Adrian, you did well.
Woo! Yeah, and I don't think it's not just me. It's not just I really. Oh,
Amar?
Yeah, Amar just joined. Waiting. Yes.
Okay.
And there we go, Henry as well.
Henry, all right. All right, now we got the Round Rock Stony Point team.
Yes, sir.
What'd you say the mascot was?
Tigers.
Tigers. All right, Tiger. Noah, Amar, and Henry. You want to show your screens? Your cameras, if you got them.
My phone camera really is not good. So.
No worries. Henry, you're welcome to show yourself too. So tell me about this team, Adrian.
Yeah, I do want to preface, last year at this point in time, we scored a 460 last, and I just want to say that I genuinely almost cried. I cried when I got home. Not for too long because I had prom the same day, but I cried when I got home.
Because it was so pathetic?
Yeah, the 1K should have been 1K. We kept saying it. But really, this team has been, for the past year, this has been the most dedicated, I think, ever. If anything, I'd say at the moment we are the most dedicated team in the state.
Wow.
This entire team has brought their A game every single day. Spring break we practice like half of the break. We practice on Good Friday. We practice at lunch. We practice at lunch. Where we spend. This team is not just the culmination of years. I walked into Stony Point. We barely had a team. 3 members. District. Middle of district. 4th place out of 8 was good. Was an incredible showing. And look what happens, right? All it takes is a few people really care, put in the hard work every day.
Hey, so what place were you all? 2nd place? When we looked at the results just now, I think there was one team ahead of you all.
3rd, I believe we were 3rd place in 6A. So that was behind, I think it was Seven Lakes and Fort Bend. I think Fort Bend.
So you're gonna make up the ground?
Oh, we're gonna make that ground, and we're gonna they're gonna give us an inch, and we're gonna take a nautical mile.
Wow, look at that. Noah, do you agree with him?
Oh yeah, we are hyped. We've been practicing. We're gonna show them at regionals and state this year. This is our year.
Wow. What grade are you guys in?
This is our chance to really show.
What grade are you guys in?
I'm a junior. 11th grade this year.
Adrian, what grade are you in?
I'm also a junior.
Junior?
I'm a junior too.
Ooh, juniors.
And I am. This is my senior season, and it's already been incredible for me and my coach. But yeah, we are. I think we're only just getting started.
Give a shout out to your coach.
Yeah, shout out, my coach, our coach, Victoria Collins Becker. She's been, she started our whole UIL program, about a decade ago, and it's been a very long wait for her. I know it has been, right? Waiting, it's just growing this team, right, from the moment, right, from the get go, and all the while, right, she's been so consistent, so dedicated, right. She's been the one who's, she's found us coaches, found us, right. She's found she coached us for a very long time. She's done really everything in her power and to get us the foundation we need. And it is very emotional for me to think that this is also her last year as a coach, as a teacher, and to think that we could cap it off not just with a district championship, which we've never done them before, not just with making it to state, maybe to winning regionals. This is the year. Screw the Chinese Zodiac. This is the year of the Tiger. This is the year of the Tiger.
KD Seven Lakes or Far San Juan Alamo or North Shore, they're going to have something to say about that.
They're going to have, and we're going to leave them speechless.
So you're going to hoist, you're going to hoist the state championship plaque up in the air.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oops. I didn't have y'all on. Now I have y'all on. Good. My bad. All right, cool. So, hey, the Round Rock Stony Point Tigers in the house. Amar, Henry, you got something to add?
Absolutely. I just want to say all the other schools out there that think they can even compete with us. Like, I'm just gonna say right now, this team has been absolutely so supportive and so helpful. Like Adrian was saying, over spring break, we had so many practice sessions, so many run-throughs, so many, just basically like tutoring lessons. This is my first year in number sense, and I already jumped up to the district winning team and tied for third place on our team. I bumped up from dropping double digits to already scoring 200 at districts just because of how supportive this team has been and how they've been coaching me and mentoring me and keeping me motivated. This has been an absolutely beautiful team to be on, and it's just so nice being in an environment with like dedicated, hardworking people. So I'm just gonna say, none of these other schools have that. State is ours this year. They can't compete.
Hey, I'm really liking the energy here. Henry, how's the energy?
I just agree a lot with what everyone else is saying. Like when I started as a freshman, I was scoring double digits, and as time went on, I just kept putting the work in, and now I'm getting to 200s as well. So
Adrian, I'm sorry, Henry. Good. Adrian, I got a challenge for you. If you all do indeed hoist that state championship plaque above your heads at state, I want a picture of that, and I hope to make a PowerPoint slide that I can publish on my channel, and I'll use that as the thumbnail.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you're gonna get your thumbnail, all right.
All right, okay.
I do want to point out one last time. Henry, I think, guy of very little words. This is the guy. This is your guy for next year.
Ooh, Henry.
I mean it. He scored 300s on VPMs. He goes toe to toe with me so often, and I mean it. This guy, he doesn't say it, but he lives, and breathes number sense UIL. It doesn't matter what time of day it is. This guy will ask me a question. He'll text us. He'll walk over at lunch. He'll, middle of class. He'll come up to me. I mean it. This team is full dedication, full power.
So Adrian, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna need a little bit more convincing. So I'm gonna have to look at your scores at region. I'm gonna have to look at your scores at state and see if I'm truly convinced.
That just means we gotta run overtime. We're running overtime.
All right. So anything else before we close it out? All right.
Yeah, I just want to say that's what this team's all about. Like we'll be up at 11, texting random number sense questions to each other, and we get them answered. We get it done. And I've just personally, I've loved being on such a supportive, awesome team, and hopefully we can do it at regionals and state this year. Looking forward to it.
All right. Round Rock Stony Point Tigers. I'm going to have my eyes out open for you. All right, guys? Best of luck on your journey to try and hoist that state championship plaque above your heads. Good luck.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, guys.
Thank you.
All right, Henry, he talked you up. Let's see if you live up to it. He talked you up.
Yeah.
All right, guys, take it easy. I'm going to get some other guys in here. Good, Daddy. Thanks for the call.
All right.
Thanks for the call.
Of course. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, man.
Hey, I'm excited now. Y'all got me excited.
Have a great one.
Take care. Take care. All right, Logan. You want to show your camera?
Yeah, 1 second.
Yeah.
Here, can I get my teammate in as well?
Yeah.
Who's
Who's
study group right now? Joshua V.
Okay, Joshua. I'm moving him.
Yeah.
Move to live. All right. Well, what school y'all from?
Lavernia.
Oh, Lavernia, near San Antonio.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, hey, one of your guys made one of my animated intros or outros to my videos.
Yeah, that was me.
Oh,
yeah.
hey, dude, thank you. That was so beautiful. I'm glad you called in. You know, you made such a beautiful.
It's been so long.
Yes, dude. I want to say thank you, man. I'm so happy you called. He's made the intro and outro to some of my videos. I'm still going to use it, dude. I'm saving it.
Dude, thank you.
Great job. Great job.
No, I got you. But
Joshua, you got a camera you want to show us?
Hold on.
All right. So, how did y'all do a district, Logan?
well, we did very well. So we both made it. Like this was our best result, I believe, like ever. So we ended up winning district, but we also got like the third highest score in the state after you adjust kind of like all the weird scores in 4A. But we got the third highest team score in the state, so that was really motivating for region.
In calculator?
No, for computer science.
Oh, computer science. All right.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. So we're very excited, and I'm just so proud of this team because like before this year, like I would have never been able to like dream of doing this well and having such a chance to like go to state and do well at state. But it's all thanks to Josh and 2 other people on our team, Ben and Hunter.
Yeah, hey, do some shout outs. Do some shout outs to your coaches and stuff.
Yeah, shout out Mr. Kimball. I think he's in New Mexico right now, but he'll be coming back home pretty soon. Yeah, Mr. Kimball, he's done so much for us. He's supported all of us through these past 4 years. We went from nothing to something, and it's all because of him. Shout out to Ben, also on our team. Shout out to Hunter, and shout out to Addie and CJ. Y'all are great.
Awesome. Joshua, you want to do some shout outs?
Well, that's basically everyone on our team.
All right.
But yeah.
Hey, how is it having Logan as a teammate?
Yeah, it's my first year, so I've still got plenty of time to improve and get better. This is my first year actually doing this stuff, and I'm already doing pretty good.
Who convinced you to do it? Who convinced you to try it?
Well, I was always into engineering, but my brother is a software engineer at Amazon.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
Wow.
So that helped me get into it more.
Hey, what's the mascot of Lavernia?
It's a bear. Yeah, it's so original, right?
Lavernia Bears. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. You know, Logan, I'm very appreciative of those animations you produced.
Thank you.
I'm very appreciative.
No,
Hey,
they were a lot of fun.
now that I know Lavernia Bears, I'm gonna be paying attention to your computer science scores.
Yeah, stay tuned for region. We're gonna try to cook something up for y'all.
Hey, what grade you in?
I'm a senior, so unfortunately this is my last season.
You're making it count.
Well, I still got time.
All right. Lavernia Bears in the house, guys. I appreciate the call. Anything else for us?
Stay happy, stay alive, guys.
Hey, appreciate you guys. Logan, take care. Joshua, I appreciate the call, man. Good luck. I'll be paying attention to your scores.
Thank you.
All right. Take care, gentlemen.
You too.
All right. Let's get Ethan in here, and then we'll go back to our results show. Ethan, 6A. You there? Ethan? Ethan, right there. Let me move somebody else in here. How about you, Advik Mandalagpu? You want to show your screen? You're there. You're in mute. Anybody else? No. Hey, Advik.
Hello, yes, I'm Cy Woods number sense.
Woods, number sense. Wow. You want to show your camera?
I would turn on my camera, but it doesn't work.
Oh, no worries, no worries. So tell me, how'd you do in number sense?
So sadly, I didn't make region, but the rest of my team did. So good luck to them. Also, shout out Woods, Gen Math, and CalCap, plus number sense. So.
And they're good at computer science too, by the way.
Yes, Woods computer science. We're getting first at state.
Stacy Armstrong and the bunch. Miss Trong, Mrs.
Yep.
T. Yeah, man, that's a great school over there, man. Tell me about Woods.
Well, Woods, it's just an amazing school. We got Ashik Das, the GOAT. We got Eric Liu, Coral, who's a senior. We also got like a couple of other people. So, yeah, I think we're gonna do well at region. You know, maybe make state this year.
Oh, some great shout outs, man. I really like the shout outs. So you yourself will not be participating in the region?
I will not, sadly.
That's okay. What grade are you in?
I'm in 10th grade, actually. I'm a sophomore.
Okay, well, this is motivation to make the team next year.
Yeah. Of course. I will make the team next year.
All right. And your name's what? Advic?
Yes.
All right. Advic in 10th grade. Hey, Woods, what's the mascot?
We got Wildcat.
Wildcats?
Yes.
All right. Advic. Well, and any other final shout outs?
One last shout out, Coral. We love you. You're the best senior that we could have hoped for. Do well at region this year.
Okay, cool. Advic, I appreciate the call.
Yeah, no problem.
Go Woods, man. Hey, Evan Doonan stepped into the chat. This is for you, Brennan.
Heck yeah.
Evan Doonan.
Hello?
Hey, how you doing?
Pretty good.
So, your teammate over here, Brennan's been talking you up.
Yeah, he told me. You're on?
You're on, man. You're on. Looking good. That Texas A&M shirt I see.
Oh, yeah.
So tell me about this here. Tell me about having how difficult is it to have Brennan as a teammate?
I mean, it's pretty competitive. Like, it's almost like every single meet, like, I feel like I'm doing really good, but he's always one step ahead of me. I mean, it's good to have the really good competition.
Absolutely. When competition drives us to excel, everybody wins, man. Everybody wins.
Right.
All right. So tell me, how y'all going to do at state or region?
I think we're gonna do pretty good. Magnet is pretty good still, so I don't know, but hopefully we can win calculator.
Awesome. Any shout outs you want to make?
Shout out to my coach, Mr. Clay. Shout out to our third man in calculator, Garrett Simmons. He's been trying really hard this year. And also to our fourth man in calculator, Chandler Emmerine.
All right.
He's new to the calculator team this year, but he's really good.
All right. And that region 2 is fierce competition.
Yeah, it's pretty stacked.
Oh my God. Hey, so I know that Brendan's very happy to have you as a teammate. He's talked you up quite a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, he has.
Awesome. All right, Evan Doonan. Hey, we'll see when you get to co-host with us one time. What do you think?
That sounds fun.
It will be fun.
Yeah.
It'll be fun. All right. Any other words? Any parting words here?
Good luck, Magnet.
Yes. Science Engineering Magnet. You talking to Science Engineering Magnet? They're gonna need it, right? They're gonna need the luck.
Yeah, they're gonna need the luck.
They're gonna need it. Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, I'll have my eyes on you guys at Region. Take care. All right.
You too.
I'm going to get one last guy because he's been waiting, Yevon Kang, and that's it. And then we're going to go back to we got to get to some results. This is the last one for now. If anybody else wants to call in after our discussion. So, Yevon, is it Kevin Yang? Yevon Kang? You there?
Hello.
Hello. Can you want to show your camera?
Yeah, sure.
Hey, what's your name? Peng Bao Wei. Peng Bao. Jason from Friendswood, our arch rival. I'm going to encounter this young man at Region.
Well, maybe not. I'm not sure. You might not see me. I'm having negotiation with my school right now.
What?
They don't want to put me on the team yet, unfortunately.
You know, any victory without you there will be empty and meaningless to us. If you're not there, it would be an empty and meaningless victory for us. You know, and if you're there, any victory would be any loss would be more honorable.
No, I don't really know how Region 3 is going to turn out, even though, it's not the best one, but it's still, such an interesting region, because there's 3 good teams, assuming that I go, it's just us, y'all, Beaumont, Westbrook. It's just an interesting 3-team dynamic, and especially next year after what y'all are realigned into our district, I think.
Oh, we're going to be in the same district, yes.
Oh, dear. Yeah, it's
going to be rough.
An interesting.
So what's the percentage of you actually being in a region?
I say 50-50. It's not the most likely, but it's not impossible.
Oh my God! I hope you show. I want you there, man.
Thank you. Yeah, hopefully I'll find a way to get there. My school isn't the most supportive, I would say. I'm sure that I can't be there for science, and that's just a pity because you saw me at, where was it? Tomba Memorial for science, and that couldn't happen again in regional, which is quite a tragedy.
Dude, you were done in 30 minutes and you won first place. I remember.
Yeah, that can't happen again. Unfortunately, the coach doesn't want me there. Math and number sense, I'm not sure. I took the test. I will not disclose my score, but yeah, I'm not sure if I'll make it there. But if I do, I wish y'all the best of luck. If I don't, I still wish y'all the best of luck. Yeah.
Thank you. Hey, same to you, man. Same to you. Round Rock, Stony Point, the Tigers over there, they think they're working hard. But I don't think they're working as hard as Pasadena. You know what I'm saying? Pasadena's working hard.
Very hard. So Pasadena's working very hard, man.
All right. Hey, Peng Bao, any final words? We're going to get to some more results.
I mean, yeah. I hopefully I'll see our regionals. Don't give up hope yet. There's definitely, a way for Pasadena to sweep the math events at regionals. I root for y'all sometimes over our own team at some points. But yeah, I wish you the best of luck. And yeah, that's it.
Thank you for those kind words, and I really hope that we encounter each other at regions.
Thank you.
All right, Peng Bao, you take it easy, okay?
Yes, sir.
Take care, buddy. Hope to see you, buddy. Hope to see you.
Yes, sir.
All right, I love that. I love when we give a voice to all the people around the state. And isn't that awesome? Hey, Evan Doonan called in.
Yeah, we got to get him to co-host next live stream.
I agree. I think he has a certain charisma and charm that will really engage some of the viewers. What do you think, Brennan?
Yeah, I agree. And I think he cares about it so much that he gives such really good insight on just about everything he's saying.
Absolutely. I love how these people care about it. This is what it's all about, man. This is a forum to show our passion about academic excellence. This is awesome. Hey, before time gets away, we better get to more results, guys. You ready for the math?
Yes, sir.
Let's get math going. And I might be a little quick, only because I love it. I love hearing from all these guys. I'm glad they called in. That's wonderful. All right,
That's awesome.
1A math. First place, James Miller from NIPA. Second with a 204, a 202, Kaysen Ford. That's a name I've said a couple of times already, from Newcastle. Lathan Langley from Rankin. Alba Adame from Newcastle. Addison Simper from Moulton. And Samuel Parker from Tyler UT. All right. And the teams in 1A mathematics are Newcastle by a mile with a 446 team score. Nippa, second place with a 360. Rankin with a 340. All right. 2A. 2A individuals. Oh, Three Rivers, man. Look at Three Rivers. Three Rivers dominant. I'm telling you, this is the school. This is the school that's on my radar. They went to an affluent suburb in Houston and dominated that tournament in mathematics. These are Three Rivers, man. I'm going to get them as a team on this channel. That's my plan. That's
They're
my hope.
2A playing like a 6A.
You know? So, Mario Alvarez, OCL Rodriguez, Adrian Gaines, Jonathan Cruces, the top individuals in 2A, all from Three Rivers, and it's not even close. Fifth place, Caleb Jamison from Shelbyville. Sixth place, Ethan Jackson from Shelbyville. Three Rivers, man, I need to get that interview in. I wonder what grade they're in. I think one of them's a young female. Maybe the Adrian one?
He's a sophomore.
She's a sophomore?
Yes.
And so Adrian's the female, right?
That's correct.
And she was state champion, right?
Yeah, she was as a freshman.
That's impressive. That was impressive, man. We need to get her on here, man. Very impressive. All right. Teams, Three Rivers by a mile. I'm telling you, Three Rivers by a mile. 706. Second place, Plains with a 436. Third place, Shelbyville with a 434. Then we go to 3A. 3A individuals, Garrett Woodall, Gladewater Sabine with a 278. Kyle Zhang from Edna with a 232. Brayson Brown from Tuscola Gymned. Nicholas Ochoa from Mission Collegiate. Hayden Hayes from Gladewater Sabine. And Luis Lopez from Elkhart. Those are the individuals in 3A. The teams are Gladewater Sabine with a 614, Edna with a 558, and Tuscola Gymned with a 528, Mission Collegiate, Grand Saline, and Odom. All right, that's 3A. Let's go to the individuals in 4A. Gabriel Ozuna from La Jolla Salinas STEM Early College. John Kehoe from Jeronimo Navarro. Luke Leskow from Salado. Walton Cummins from Brock. Owen Boersdorf from Lindale. Davis Casper from Salado. All right. Those are the individuals. And the teams from 4A. Who we got? We got Salado with a 644. Longview Pine Tree with a 580. And Brock with a 548. Followed by Lindale, Georgetown Gateway, and Prosper Richland. All right, that's 4A. And 5A individuals. Piyush in the house. Wait a, does that say 360? Holy cow.
It does say 360.
How do you... I cannot even read the test in 40 minutes, let alone get them all right. Oh my God, Piyush.
How much time do you have left?
I basically had no time left because in the very last minute I was rushing questions 58 and 59 to get those done.
So I'll tell you, Piyush, the best score I've made on a Cliff McCurdy test when I'll sit down and I'll still time my 51-year-old self every now and then. Best I've been able to do is a 342.
That's amazing, Piyush. That's amazing. I'm just letting it sink in.
So, excellent.
That's amazing. Yeah, that deserves applause.
That's amazing.
Awesome.
And then there's two guys right on your tail.
Shree
in case you slip up.
Shree from Argyle with a 346. Brennan Ashley from Hallsville with a 342. Leonardo Nunez from Red Oak. Stephen Livingston from Dallas Science Engineering Magnet. Zach Fritz from Argyle. These guys are incredible, man. These guys are incredible. All right. The team. So those are individuals. The team in 5A. A second. Scrolling down. All right. Argyle with a 850. Hallsville with a 798. Dallas Science Engineering Magnet with a 790. Lubbock, Grapevine, and Dallas Highland Park. Man, some great scores. All right. 6A individuals. Brian Fu from Louisville Flower Mound. Ivan Liu, Conroe Grand Oaks. Danielle Rizvi from Allen. Ayn Song from Conroe Grand Oaks. That's the young lady from Conroe Grand Oaks. Alex Sun from Fort Bend Elkins. Arista Bargewaj from Allen. Those are the individuals in 6A. And then the teams in 6A are Allen with a 776, Conroe Grand Oaks with a 754, Louisville Flower Mound with a 696, Cypress Woods, Fort Bend Elkins, and Fort Bend Clements. All right, what are the major headlines, Brennan?
Well, I think for two reasons in 6A, there's been a bit of a dip from last year. Well, one, we lost a ton of like firepower due to graduation. We lost Carson, Eric, and a bunch of others I can't name right now. But I mean, 6A lost a ton of people, and so right now it's kind of in a rebuilding stage. But they're still looking really strong, I think, and we're gonna see some really good scores come state. 5A, I hate competing against you, Piyush, but I gotta give props to the 360. That's insane to do, especially on district. But yeah, I think 5A for team is gonna be a toss-up because we saw Argyle. They did really good at district, but they didn't really beat as many people at Team SCA State, and so we'll see.
Was that because of their fourth man? Was their
I'm not
fourth
sure.
score lower maybe, or was it? I'm gonna do some.
Well, I think
I'll do
all
some
their
quick
scores
data.
went up from.
I'll do some quick data.
I believe Avi went up at least 30 points, but I think everyone there has been working really hard. But for whoever gets first, I feel like is going to be a coin flip, really. I feel like we're in the mix. Our team's been working really hard, especially with Emo and with Maverick. And I've tried to get Evan to do math too, but he's really focused on calculator. But with how he's come in math, I think we're going to have a really good shot this year to make a run for the team title. We'll see. Honestly, it's kind of in the air right now. But I'm just excited to see how region goes because it's going to be a dogfight again with Magnet. Like, they were 8 points behind us. And they actually, I feel like I should mention this, they had a disadvantage at the district meet because they had to take them on Scantrons where you bubbled them in.
Oh.
And so had they not had that setback, they could have beaten just about anybody, I feel like. So we'll see how that translates to region, and we'll see them in a couple weeks. And it should be a good competition.
All right. Piyush, headlines.
Yeah, I think it's definitely a toss-up in terms of the team as well. I think the top individual scores are pretty close as well, depending on like how hard the regional test is and the difficulty, the day and such. I think it could definitely be a toss-up. But of course, I'll be trying my hardest to keep the advantage.
Yeah.
And then, in terms of the team, I definitely think it could be a toss-up, especially because SEM was, like, I think forced to take it in, like, a cold gym with Scantrons, like Brendan was saying.
Yeah.
I know my team, for one, is working hard on improving our team scores, so hopefully we'll be competitive at regionals. So, props to my teammates for that. But yeah, I do think it's definitely, still competitive and there's still room for people to succeed. It's not a done deal yet. Yeah, that's what I would say.
All right. And Newberry, headlines.
I think Brendan mentioned it, but I think your biggest headlines would be Three Rivers and just the accomplishment that is at the 2A level.
Hey, that was my headline too.
Unquestionably awesome. And then the first place person at 6A would have tied for 6th in 5A.
Wow.
And I do think that's just Brennan's point that they graduated some powerhouses. And how many of you 5A guys are seniors that are at the top in math?
They're probably
Brennan, Piyush, who are the other ones? Brennan,
Leo's
Piyush,
new. I
three.
haven't seen Leonardo anywhere.
And Steven,
but I
is
know
Steven 6A? I mean,
Steven's
It's 5A. I think
I'm
me,
missing.
Brennan, Avi, and Steven, yeah.
Yeah, we're all
So at least 4 of the 6 are going to be, and I do think that's sometimes underrated. I know, like, one of my number sense kids that won years ago, like, I don't even know if I'd put him in my top 5 number sensors I've coached, and maybe not above everybody that's even not got a state championship. So sometimes it's the year, and it's just how it falls out in your classifications, graduations, and so it happens. There's lulls, and I do also think, like, when you're in a region like that, Brennan can't rest at all.
No, one slip up.
And you can't even rest in your calculator because your teammate's going to beat you if you have you miss 3 typing one day, you're beat, right?
Yeah,
you just make
that might happen at state. Who knows?
One stumble.
So, I mean,
one stumble, one slip
it
up.
have to be like So I think I told people when our guy was in our region back at Hershey, I was like, that just means we're getting ready earlier. We don't, because we want to beat them at region. We don't want to just. So I think in some ways it's an advantage to your team because PU's doesn't want to lose the Argyle district, and so you might prep a little harder than if you had a really easy district. So I think it brings us all up. So yeah, I think that's the biggest things I would say is that Three Rivers, and then 5A individuals especially.
Yes. Hey, my headlines: Three Rivers, and Piyush Malik getting a perfect score. Those are my headlines. So there you go. Hey, let's get to science.
Let's do it.
Science 1A. James Miller. I've said that name several times, from NIPA with a 228. Leighton Yanity from Tilden McMullen County with a 202. Rylan Woods from Avery with a 160. Jackson Mahan from Avery. Jackson Chipman from Blackwell. Madison Wright from Evant. That's 1A Science. And the teams. Avery with the 398, NIPA with the 354, Tilden McMullen with the 290, followed by Blackwell, Claude, and Longview UT Tyler University Academy. All right, let's go on to 2A individuals in science. Rylan Core from Elysian Fields with a 206, Hank Vestal from Lindsay, 176, Isaac Ryder from Lindsay, 172. John Renner from Lindsay, 152. Emily Lugo from Grover. And Reagan Davis from Slidell. Those are 2A individuals in science. Lindsay looking pretty strong there. And the teams in 2A are Lindsay with the 500, so they're looking very dominant. Elysian Fields, Grover Munster,
Yeah, Munster.
Munster, Slidell, and Shiner falling up. So there you go. Let's continue with 3A individuals. Pha Nguyen from Mansfield Frontier. Ashlyn Potter from Mansfield Frontier with a score of 250 and 232 respectively. Luther Bakwa from Midland Early College with a 210. Also Brayson Brown from Tuscola Gymned with a 210. Nicholas Ashoa from Mission Collegiate. Anna Tryon from Gladewater Sabine. Those are the individuals in 3A. And the teams in 3A Science would be, scrolling here, Mansfield Frontier with a 670, a sizable lead. Tuscola Gymned with a 484. Gladewater Sabine with a 454. Followed by Midland Early College, Universal City Randolph, Mission Collegiate. All right, 4A individuals. Zora Schwab from Wimberley with a 330. That's pretty impressive. Owen Boersdorf from Lindale with a 280. Devansh Lehenbauer from San Antonio Basis Savano. Ryan Abbott from Longview Pine Tree. Andreas Lehman from Lindale. And Chelsea Maldonado Rutiaga from Alvarado. Those are the 4A individuals. Looking at 4A team. For 4A teams. Lindale with a 698. Not far behind is Wimberley with a 680. Followed by San Antonio Basis Chavano, Longview Pine Tree, Hampshire Fanette, and Cedar Park Bases. All right. Let's go on to 5A individuals. Henry Zhu from Dallas Highland Park. Stephen Livingston from Dallas Science Engineering. That's a 352 and a 332. And a 330, Andy Lee from San Antonio Alamo Heights. A 300 by Adrian Gu from Dallas Highland Park. Another 300 from Caden Kell from Dallas Science Engineering Magnet. And Jaden Zhang from Amarillo. This Jaden Zhang is pretty impressive. These are the 5A science individuals. And the teams in 5A. Dallas Highland Park with a 938. Dallas Science Engineering Magnet with an 858 team score. Frisco Liberty, followed by South Texas Science Academy, Frisco Lebanon Trail, and Lubbock. And going to 6A individuals. Yale Zhang with a 308 from Fort Bend Clements. Dylan Doss with a 306 from Waco Midway. Carson Adams with a 300 from Conroe Oak Ridge. Also a 300, Siddharth Prasanna from Cedar Park Vista Ridge. 5th place with a 296, Joshua Sinberg from Louisville Hebron. And Kavya Atipatla from South Lake Carroll. And looking at the 6A teams. Looking at the 6A teams. Okay. Fort Bend Clements with an 860. Second place, Allen with an 812. Fort Bend Dulles with a 794. Fort Bend Dulles going to 5A next year, our region. Fort Bend Elkins, 794. Cedar Park Vista Ridge with a 758. And Austin Westlake. All right, you know, science is one of those things. Different people come to the front. Anybody got a commentary versus science? Otherwise, I'm going to go to computer science. Get that done kind of quickly because of time. Anybody got something to say about science?
Yeah, why is Highland Park still dominating? They lost their coach, who I believe he went to become like president of Team SCA, but like they just broke 900 on one of this year's tests, which has been one of the hardest years ever. So that's all I gotta say.
They got smart kids, man. They just got smart freaking kids, man. There's so many smart kids.
And Henry almost got a perfect score. He only missed one in physics.
Wow.
It's a 352.
That's impressive. Very impressive. Wow. All right, guys. Computer science real quick, because, you know, if I don't mention computer science, I'm going to have a riot on my hands from the computer science crowd. You know where I'm coming from? I'm going to have a riot on my hands. So quickly with computer science. Oops. In 1A, Catherine Burns from Lenora Grady, Lathan Langley from Rankin, Ayla Taylor from San Vicente, Lucas Bonenberger from Baird, Eduardo Cruz Salas from La Sara, and Aaron Moss from Bluff Dale. Those are computer science 1A individuals. And the team. Lenora Grady, first place. Baird, second place. Aspermont, Rankin, La Sara, Perrin Witt. In 2A, the individuals are Caden Edens from Sudan, Autumn McCallum from San Augustine, Tamid Rayid from Forsan, Reagan Davis from Slidell, Colton Baer from Cayuga, Connor Russell from Haskell. And the teams in 2A, Sudan with a 559, Haskell, Porter Ranzis, Munster, Olney, and Sonora. All right, going to 3A individuals, Brennan McKee from Hill Country College Prep, Tate Wilhelm from Canadian, Jay Alexandrani from Shallowater, Dustin Nguyen from Mansville Frontier, Matthew Wilson from Wall, Tristan Trejo from Wall. And the teams. Oh, there's a good participation. All right, the teams in 3A are Mansville Frontier by 1 point over Hill Country College Prep. Wall got a 623, followed by Whitesboro, Canadian, and University City Randolph. 4A individuals, Jonathan Casimir from Needville with the 148, Sam Javik from Sunnyvale, Logan Johnson, that's our guy who called in, Logan. Shout out to you from Lavernia, Marshall Vaught from Orange, Little Cypress, Mauriceville, Barath Gedavali from Frisco Panther Creek, and Wyatt Wilson from Orange, Little Cypress, Mauriceville. That's the 4A individuals. And the teams are Giddings, first place with an 810, followed by Orange, Little Cypress, Mauriceville, 785. Right behind them, Needville with a 784, followed by Andrews, Lavernia, and Salina. All right. 5A individuals, Caden Kell from Dallas Science Engineering, Isaac Brown from Grapevine, Piyush from Grapevine, Piyush Malik in the house, Kedar Vernikar from Frisco Lebanon Trail, Derek Zhang from Leander, Ethan Jordan from Corpus Christi Flower Bluff. Hey Piyush, how many of the programming problems did y'all do?
We did 7. I know Argyle did 9, so shout out to Argyle. Y'all did really well on that programming set.
Wow. You know, we did 3 and I was happy. We suck. But I was happy. At least it wasn't 0. I need to get more into programming. All right. First place school in 5A, Austin McCallum with a 990, followed by Argyle, Frisco Liberty, College Station, A&M Consolidated, Grapevine, and Leander Roos. And then 6A individuals, Oh, first place, Koa Asagami from Cypress Woods. Alec Mar Tronquala from Cypress Woods. Farrell Main from Laredo Alexander. Daniel Hoffmaster from Tomball. Wufan Zhang from Fort Bend Clements. And Harshil Desai from Plano West are the individuals in 6A. And the 6A teams are, so a lot of people took the 6A computer science, are Cypress Woods looking strong as always. Fort Bend Clements looking strong as always. Cypress Ranch, Round Rock Westwood, South Lake Carroll, and Austin Lake Travis. All right. All right, gentlemen. That's computer science. So let's take a look at the chat. Anything interesting in the chat?
I haven't seen anything in a bit.
Some good participation, guys. I like when you all contribute. This is your way to contribute. All right. And anything at the Discord? Oh, we got a couple people waiting. Let's see. Oh, Logan, maybe he wants to comment on... I think Logan might want to comment on computer science here. Move to live. Logan.
Hello, I'm back. Yeah.
What you got? What you got for us?
Here, can we bring in Jonathan as well?
Oh, sure will.
Yeah.
Sure will.
All right.
All right, Jonathan.
Hello.
So what you got for us? Oh, Jonathan, we lost him. Wait, let me bring him back.
All right.
Move to live. All right. All right.
Sorry about that.
No worries.
Yeah, the computer science 2026 year, dude. I mean, it's kind of like 2025 in a way, but there's a lot of new things. It's kind of exciting to see every single test.
How many of the programming did y'all do?
We both got 7, I believe, right? Both of our schools?
Yeah, both 7.
Oh, what school are you from, Jonathan?
I'm from Needville.
Ooh,
also
Needville.
4A.
All right, near Houston, our neck of the woods.
Yes.
Down 59.
Southeastern. Yeah, that way.
Yes. All right, so you all rivals?
Yeah, we're competitors. Like we've been in it for a long time. As long as we've both been in high school, so just neck and neck, same region. So.
Ooh, same region even.
Oh yeah.
So it's going to come to a head very shortly, April 24th, April 25th.
Oh yeah, I think for us it's the 23rd, so that's a little bit scary because we're literally going to be like the first people like in the whole state to take that region test. But it'll be exciting.
So Jonathan, I got a serious question. Are you all going to beat Lavernia?
Wholeheartedly, I plan to destroy them, Legion. We're winning. That's my belief.
Oh, you're
We'll see
winning.
about that.
Oh.
I'm confident.
You hear that? You hear that,
I'm not
Logan?
letting it slide again.
Unfortunately, but we have home ground advantage. Region is at our school this year.
Oh, really?
So yeah, we have home field advantage, but we're not gonna let Needville stop. They've been number 1 for too long. We gotta have a new king.
You're going to topple the Giants?
Oh yeah, we're gonna do our best.
Hey.
But they're number 1 for a reason.
Hey, make sure the air condition doesn't work in their room, in their study room, or either pump up the air condition, anything to make them slightly uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anything.
And if they show up early, we're gonna turn off all the ACs.
There you go. That's all's fair. All's fair.
Disconnect the laptop during setup. I don't know. We'll do something like that.
Hey, Jonathan, you want to do a shout out to a few of your teammates and your coach? You want to do a shout out?
Shout out to Miss McFarland, the best computer science coach ever. She's been teaching here for, I think, at least 40 years and helping us to always be a great computer science team. And then to my teammates, Brendan Bernowski and Devin Edwards, who, even though they're joining the team this year, already are showing great scores on these tests. And I'm really proud of them.
Awesome. That's a great shout out, John. That's a great shout out. Hey, do you want to wish your competitors from Lavernia good luck at Region?
I mean, good luck to you, Logan.
Because they're going to need it.
He needs luck. He definitely needs luck. We're not stepping down.
Hey, all I'm saying, 4 points. 4 points on the individual side separated us. It could be
really.
Day. Oh yeah. You give us the day, we got you. We're locked in 4 days a week. We're locking it in.
Hey, well, I'm going to tell you something. When we do our region live stream, I'm going to make it a point to point out the showdown in computer science. Are y'all Region 4?
Yeah, 4A Region 4.
Okay, 4A Region 4. We're gonna make it a point to point out what happened in that showdown.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? We'll run down the whole thing.
It's gonna be a great fight.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
this is the first time in a while there's been a Region 4 fight, so I'm excited.
Awesome, because Needville has dominated for so long.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
We're gonna put in everything. We got that. Lavernia Bears are gonna be on top now.
Oh, hey.
No more Blue Jays.
You got to play the game. You got to play the game.
Oh yeah.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Hey, I wish both y'all good luck. You got anything else for me?
Because Jonathan did it, I'll just say good luck to Needville. We'll see how it goes down.
Good luck, Logan. Come on. Good luck to Lavernia.
Hey.
No, I'm just saying I gotta return the favor. You know, we'll be good sports here.
Well, hey, it's going to be a lot of fun to watch. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch, gentlemen. And best of luck to you guys. And of course, when competition drives us to excel, we all win, right?
Oh yeah.
Or at least we try to tell ourselves that, anyways. So.
Yeah, right. Until afterwards.
All right, guys. Best of luck to you guys. Thanks for calling in. Thanks for calling in.
Whoops.
All right. So, I think we've pretty much come to the end. Hold on. Let me get my Zoom. There we go. All right. Hey, we had some good participation, a lot of good call-in, a lot of good banter, a lot of good rivalries are going to come to a head at Region. Any predictions before we leave? Brennan, what's your prediction for Region?
Ooh, I don't know yet. I have a feeling Hallsville's winning calculator, but we'll see.
All right.
It's just a hunch. We'll see. Maybe Piyush gets the 360 at Region again. Who knows?
That's unreal, man. Unreal. But like Mr. Newberry said, there's very little room for error. You could slip up, and you got the competitors right on your heels. You know, it's really unreal pressure in a sense because just the slightest slip up. And you got guys right on your tail.
Yeah, you can't mess up anything, really.
Wow. Piyush, any predictions?
For our region, it will definitely be competitive. I think our team has a decent shot at math and possibly number sense, but it of course depends on how well prepared we are and how Argyle does on the day as well. So I'm not necessarily counting on it, but I would say we definitely have a decent shot as a team. I think I should probably win math, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to get my number sense score back up to the point where I can win that as well. And I expect that I should podium in computer science, and hopefully calculator. But we'll see. It'll be up to the test, but I'll definitely work hard towards it. Yeah.
Awesome. Mr. Newberry, any predictions?
Well, we're having regional before everybody else.
Ooh.
There was a George Strait concert on Friday on Saturday in Lubbock. And so there weren't any hotels when people started checking for hotels. So we are having regional on Thursday, April 23rd.
Well, I'm a big George Strait fan, so.
I mean, I understand. And I understand that we don't matter as much as George Strait, bringing a lot of dollars into Lubbock. So, no, it's going to be fun. My team's working really hard. I hope we can make a push to go to state. I got a senior who's pretty good, so I'm really trying to get her to medal at least in all three at state, and we're working on it. She'd never done calculator till this year, and she's over 250 and maybe 270 a couple times in practice. So trying to push her up to 300 or more. So if you guys have any hints, you could send me an email and say, hey,
I got you.
scrub calculator coach, here's a couple hints. So,
You know, Mr. Newberry, your expertise enhances this live stream immensely. I can't tell you how lucky and how appreciative I am that you participate in this, and I just am very thankful to you, Mr. Newberry. And with
hey,
Brennan
go get a
and
373 in number sense.
hey,
Step it up.
with Brennan and Piyush, I think they exemplify the highest ideals that UIL has to offer. Aren't we lucky to have these gentlemen join us?
We're in good hands.
I'm in awe. I'm in awe at your academic ability, your academic prowess. Guys, you guys are awesome, man. And it's your senior year, so I hope you'll go out with a bang. And I wish you all the best of luck. I really appreciate. Any final words? Let's go around with final words. Brennan Ashley, final words.
I mean, I'm just glad to be in this loop one more time, really. I gotta, appreciate, the journey it's taken to get here and also where I'm at now. And, I mean, it's gonna be sad to be gone, but also I'm glad to see it's coming to an end at such a good time for me. And so I'm just excited to compete again.
Hey, where are you going to be next year?
I'm going to be at UT Austin.
Oh, wow. Awesome.
Oh, congrats.
Yes, sir.
The Longhorns.
Welcome.
Awesome. How about you, Piyush? Some final words, and where are you going to be next year?
Yeah, I'm very grateful for all the things that UIL has given me these last 4 years. And then before that, Team SCA, so I guess 7 years technically. It's been kind of a wild ride, but definitely a very fulfilling ride doing UIL competitions throughout high school, helping others learn math. And, I'm just very appreciative of the mindset it's taught me. As for next year, I'm deciding between Princeton University or Harvard, so that'll be a choice to make. I'm gonna visit both in April, and then I'll decide.
Wow.
In the end, is that just a coin flip at the end? Or?
Well, hopefully there will be enough of a difference in how I feel about both their campuses or something. I would want it to just be a coin flip, but we'll see.
Wow. Either one will be lucky to have you.
Side of either one of those coins.
Wow. There's no losing here. It's just a win-win. Wow, that's very impressive.
One of our football players is going to Harvard.
Oh,
to
wow.
play football.
Mr. Newberry, final thoughts.
Just like you said, Brennan, I think said it well. So for all the seniors out there, just enjoy the heck out of this time. It's probably why I coach. It would leave a competition void in my life if I didn't have some outlet. Enjoy it. Enjoy the process. Work hard. And I think, as a coach, I find that Mr. Cantu was saying, I'm never disappointed when my kids work hard. My face may look disappointed sometimes. I told them at state one year we kind of came out of there and didn't finish quite like we wanted, and I said, I'm not disappointed in you, I'm disappointed for you. I'm disappointed because I know what your work ethic deserved to finish, and we just didn't quite do it. But if you can leave it out there where I'm disappointed for you and not in you, then you've done your work, you put in the work. It's probably my fault. I probably messed up. Didn't teach you enough. So
all right.
Good luck and somebody go up and put a 373 on one of those number sense tests.
Still trying.
We haven't seen one in a while.
Hey, so we will live stream after region. Everything gets dwindled down. We will live stream after region, and we will live stream after state to celebrate academic excellence. I love this. I love hearing the voices out there. I love that we're so lucky to live in a state that has a platform such as UIL for kids to showcase their talent and to just have fun as they learn and grow academically. So, hey, and let me add this. You enjoy the channel, please subscribe. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Hey, I haven't produced much content because I've been so busy trying to get competent as a computer science teacher. So, but I love the channel. I plan to produce more content. Like, for example, Three Rivers. You're on my mind. The team interview with Three Rivers. You're on my mind. Hey, anyway, I want to wish good luck to everybody. Thank you for joining me, and let's get back and do it again after region, guys.
Yes, you guys are awesome. See you at Region 1, Piyush.
Right?
I'll see you.
Take care. Let me exit.